Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is a new one sent in to me by the creator called Numari. It's pretty fun. I'll go over it when we get there. There's a link in the description if you want to try it out yourself. And you end up drawing lines between numbers, so I'm going to start with lines. It's kind of like a pencil puzzle type style game. Nice and quick. Trying to think what I want to do. SL something. You'd think an SL word wouldn't be that hard to think of. Slart. Hold on. Slart is a word. That's pretty funny. I don't think I'm going to guess that, though. How about smart? No, smart doesn't have an L in it. How about use the NL on the right? Maybe we could come up with a word there. Like, I keep wanting to use, I do want to use an N. Okay, so blank or flank. I think the F is better than the B. I might regret that, but, or plank, maybe the P is better. Right, let's try plank. P was better. Okay. It's not SL. Next fact, the L is not there in either word. What does this word do? It can't end in ALN, can it? So I think we're something like, what, like NAL? With another vowel at the start? All. Yikes, what is this? Okay, let's look at the left word. So maybe it's SP. Could be something, it can't be spill, but, ooh, spilt would have been a great thing to guess earlier, but, okay, so I don't have A, E, or I, so I need to use an O or a U, I guess. Can't do spurn. How about spurt? That gets some good letters. Oh, I didn't use the L. Oh, okay, that was a filler then. There's no U. Okay, we found an R. Snarl, but there's no S. Gnarl with a G. That's tough. All right, we found where the L goes. SP. Oh, spool. Double O. Spool and gnarl. I don't know why that was so tough. I don't think it should have been that tough, but it was. I think gnarl is a tougher word than spool, but for some reason I struggled more with spool. All right, an unfortunate filler. I like to try to play hard mode-ish, but that's okay. Pretty good solve there. Let's start with spool and gnarl for the Quordle. Okay, what do we got here? I'm gonna do tried for the top left, I mean. Ooh, that's surprisingly good. Drive? Anything else? I think that's it. Apparently not. Oh, I didn't think about putting the D there. Bride? There we go. Still got plenty of room. Tilde? That's a fun word. Revel? Yep. And an ER word probably. LO something ER. Seems a pretty forced. But what is it? Lower. Nice. Got out of an OER trap by just getting the right letters. Very cool. All right, well, let's keep going. Let's do connections here. Make sure my capture's good. Okay. Twins, turkey. So we're going to look here. Like, it's tempting to use turkey and goat together. Turkey, goat, fish are all animals. Swallow is a kind of bird. So maybe that's crane and kiwi. These are all birds. So is jay, though. Ooh. So one of these is not a bird. Well, is a bird, but is not in the bird category. Scales, fish, Jordan. Jordan can be a country, it could be a basketball player. Jordan is the GOAT, so. Chad goat. Jordan's the Chad goat. To go or Togo? We got lemon and orange. Kiwi. So these are all fruits. What's another fruit? Goat, clearly. Georgia. Date. I think dates are fruit. I think this is fruit. And then I think we get the J instead of the kiwi for the birds. Yes. So we can do birds now. We can do turkey, jay, crane, and swallow. Birds. Good. Jordan and Georgia are both countries. Is Togo a country and Chad? So goat, scales, twins, and fish. What would that be? We need to think. I like to try to know what all the categories are going to be. I don't know what goat, scales, twins, and fish have. It might be the tricky one. Maybe this isn't right. Seems like it would be. They're all countries. Fish. I really have no idea what that category is, but it does appear to be a category. One last chance to come up with it. I'm at a complete loss. That feels bad, but what is it? Zodiac symbols? Oh, come on. That's a stretch. But I get it. I wouldn't in a million years have gotten that. Not in a million years. I don't think about the Zodiac at all. All right. Cool. Let's play this new game. It's called Numari. I have it paused right now. But what we need to do is draw a line in the grid, a path that starts at a number and ends anywhere. But what we do is we have to move the number of cells. The line has to go to another number after having visited the number of cells. So like this 2, it could go here and then to the 3, or it could go here into the 3, or here into the 2. But what it can't do is like keep going this way because it's out of space. Now I'm confused at how this 1 works. I think we're gonna have to end next to the 1. So the 1 is our end because it can't begin a, yes, I know. I'm trying to demonstrate. It can't begin a line in any direction. So we're gonna end here. So what I like to do is think about line segments and which ones are forced. So we need to leave one of these open to be where we kind of finalize a number. So who can reach either of these? I think the 3 can end here. The 2 can end here. No, the 2 can't end there. The 3 can end here or here. I think that's the only one that can. I don't think the 5 can actually maneuver itself to end next to the 1. I think if it comes up here at all, it's kind of messed up. Yes, I understand. Can I turn those off somehow? Anyway, so I do think this 3 is going to go to the 1, but I don't know what route it takes. It could take several routes. So the 5 I don't think goes up. It could go up and back down. So we could do something like this, but then we can't isolate this corner. So the other question is who takes the corner? We could do 3 to take the corner. The 5 could visit the corner and then do something along these lines, and then the 3, yeah, but then the 3's trapped, so we can't do that. If we did this, we have a problem where this is isolated. So I really don't think we can go down at all, since we know the line ends up here. So I think we have to go right. No, if we go right, yeah, okay. So the 3 is probably going to go take this corner because the 5 can't take the corner. I think that was the point. The 5 can't take this corner because if it goes here and comes up and right, no matter where it goes, we're going to lose that bottom right corner. Nothing can take that. And if it goes up here, then we lose this cell here. So the 5 can't take the corner. So the 3 takes the corner. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to let me kind of keep that segment and draw other ones. So I'm going to have to try to remember. That is a feature I requested, which maybe will be added. So the 3 is going to take here. The 5 is then going to start. And what's it going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, hold on. If the 3 comes over here, who takes this cell? Actually, I think we've isolated this cell, so maybe the 3 doesn't do that. Hold on. So how does this corner work? In who takes this corner? The 2 can't come down. Oh, the 2 comes down to it. Oh, I gotcha. So we're going to go 2 to 3 to 5. The 5 is going to take this and then probably come around here. Then we do okay, so we need to do the 2 first. So we start at this 2, we come down here, come around, up, around. Yep, there we go. Cool. Complete. Very nice. That's kind of my strategy for solving it. I'm pretty sure some people can just see the answer, but I like to do a logical approach. I think that's more fun than just like fooling around with it until you get something. And I think through the logical approach, we proved it's the only way this path could be drawn. So that's fun. Cool. So if you want to check out the game, it's numari.com. It's in the description. Not sponsored, just the creator emailed me. I'm happy to showcase new puzzles. All right, so Hexpert's on, and we have a 6-letter word. I think we should be, I mean, if we don't guess pooper, are we even playing the game? All right, it's not pooper. But we had to. It's not double E or double O, so I think we have a vowel and then a double consonant here. But then what goes before the R is a very good question. I think A and then AIR might work, like affair. Yeah, there we go. A pooper affair. What's the definition for poop? Okay. I'm interested to see. I think affair might have been it, since we had the R at the end. Yeah, the only 2 words that end in R that are ordinary words are affair and pooper. Very nice. All right, let's do the mini. How about, I was going to do villa, but that definitely doesn't repeat. I was just thinking about a vowel repeating, but it needs to be the same vowel repeating. Don't know if you know that. How about crier? That's fun. I do that every time. All right, there's an E. I'm guessing the E is the repeat then. I always have trouble with this EE. What if we do EA? Like peace. There we go. Oh, there's no C. Darn. Is Pete a word? No. Is there like an est? I know aced is a word, but est? Pesty. Come on, give me something. I mean, I guess the E doesn't have to be the repeat. It could just be here or something. We do like S-T-E something T. Stent. Okay, it's starting to look like the E is here. Darn, what is it? Pebble. I think that's L-E. I think it's E-L. Yeah, pebble. Wait, no, that's just double B is what it is. Could still be EA, but I don't have, maybe peeve, like pet peeve. Apparently not a word. Heave. Okay, well, the E is right, but it's not EA. What the heck is this word? Delve, but there's no V. Delve might have been better to guess than heave if I'd thought of it. It wouldn't have been right anyway, but. So like an LGE? Not that I can see. This is tough. I'm wondering if it can be like UE. Me do. Nope. OE? Doesn't look right to me. What about like BLE? I tried Pebble. Webble, Mebble, Pebble. Nope. What's this word? Did you have a bagel for breakfast? I'm thinking about if the Y can go anywhere. I don't know what looks good. Nothing really. Trying to think if the U or O can go anywhere, but they don't look good. I can't think of it. Ah. I'm missing a lot of the letters that you need to like squeeze two consonants in here. Something like fell. Felm. Clearly whelm is spelled that way. Oops. Edge? Ooh. Ledge. Wedge. I missed the DGE. Okay. I'm sure there were tons of words. Oh yeah, tons of words. Okay. Well, let's do the symbol. So blaze. AE word. Stare. So close. Steak? Stave? Yes, got a 3. Nice. I didn't actually look to see if these moons could be gray and the blue is yellow, but it was doubtful, so I just went for it. I think it could have been steak. I'm not sure what else. Maybe stain, but I don't know if stain spelled that way is a word. Stage. It could have been stage. I don't know. Stave just called to me. I want like a 1 and 3, 1 and 4 maybe. And then maybe if we analyzed these colors, it could have been something else entirely, but maybe not. All right, let's do the fusel. We're going to start with stave. Okay, so now we can do anything but a real word. So we do want this TE somewhere. How about S-L-T-E-R? Okay, so T and E-R, so something like timer, or I have to do vowels here. Well, that's not good. O-U-E. Let's do, be nice to get another consonant, not do rouse, because we know there's no S. Route, but we know there's a T. How about an A? How about like EA? I could do ready. All right, so we know there's an R. Darn it. For some reason I was thinking I was testing if there was an R in here, but no, it's just pointing at that R. Okay, so what do we want to do here? There's no A. I could do toner. Uh-oh. So what can this actually be? It could be T. It can't be an E. It can't be an O or I. It could be a U. It can't be a Y. So T-U-E-R. Tuber? The T is the lie, so truer. Wow, okay. Phew, I could have lost that easily. Easily could have lost that. Got lucky. All right. And I wanted to test the R here too, and I couldn't because it was a vowel. I was thinking of trier though, not truer. I should have just guessed trier here. Oh well. Let's do the blind one. We're gonna start with truer. One R. That's it. Let's do two letters that could go before the R. CR. Here, we'll do a CK word, so we can do CR and let's do pluck. Why not? Okay, it's not PR or CR. So let's do drink. Okay, there's a lie, probably the K. Brood. What is going on here? W-R-I? Well, no. Well, then I'd have to end in K. It could be rink. It could be like... I was going to say brink, but it can't be the B. How about ring? Well, no. Then the N is the lie here, and we'd have to have a K. I do think the K is probably the lie. But then what do we do here? Ring? I guess that's a word. Okay, it is WR. This is near an N. What is this? If it's an I, then we end in K. And we need an Q, K, L, or M here. None of those work. So this is not an I. Is it Riley? It is Riley. Okay. I was like, what vowel do we have? Two Y's. Cool. Nice solve. Riley is another one you could easily fail on. And luckily, we could actually guess it because it repeated the Y. I didn't even notice the twist here. Cool. Well, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought of the new game. And of course, if you did enjoy this, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.